We've made a ton of progress going from this to this. But today, we got to make this thing a home. We got to give it details. We got to figure out the layout. We got to put another couple floors in it. And we're truly moving in. We're truly making it beautiful today. Let's start it out by handling the flooring on the first floor here, just to make it feel a little bit more like home, not see this foundation line across the way here and not be standing on grass. So I've been thinking about it, and I think I like the idea of having a dark border around the outside. So I'm introducing a third type of wood here. We're going with dark oak. And then the interior, I think here we're going to do just some oak. And these two logs together just look amazing. So let's see how they look with the birch walls. I'm still not entirely sold on the birch walls, but already that feels way better. And already I can also tell this house is feeling pretty small, but I think once we get the windows in, which is definitely coming this episode as well, it'll really open it up a bit. Now let's think about different levels here, and I like the idea of having sort of a split level situation. So let's go ahead and turn some of the what did we make it look like in here? Let's do the dark oak for the stairway. I think that'll look pretty nice. So let's get some dark oak stairways here. I always make too many, so let's start with 12. And let's do an upper floor. Going up to maybe enough. Likewise, let's go down to. Alright, I like that. So we got a stairs going up, we got stairs going down. I'm not sure how high the ceiling or how low the ceiling will feel here, but let's see. I think we can get rid of this. Can we? Yes, we can definitely get rid of this. I think that helps a bit. Potentially, I don't know. We might put that back. And yeah, this is a bit of an attic area, but that's okay. I like that. And let's see about making tying this in with the dark texture. Yeah, that looks good. And then it just looks weird having the single one here, so I guess we're going to do a full border. Full border all the way around. Looks good. Now, I've been thinking, I think half slabs would be the way to go for the upper floor because of the short height of the basement. And I wonder how this would look as well. I think I do like that. So we'll make a few more stairs here. Actually, I think I can use the ones down here because I'm only going to make it two levels each now. Except I don't have a way to get up now. Let me dig up a piece of... Oh, I figured out how to make those blocks. Awesome. We're going to be using those outside. Fantastic. Where did these just go? Here we go. All right. Yep, that looks great for going down into the next basement. We're going to have 3 levels to this. Awesome. So to start out with the second floor, I think I'm just going to make a bunch of half slabs here. And a bunch of half slabs here. And we're just going to go to town and see how it feels. So let's... nope, that's not the height we want them. So I want to put them on the correct height so that I can use other blocks with it. Of course, like whatever I want to place up here, chests, whatever it ends up being. So glad I thought of that ahead of time. We don't want that height. Good thing we have some more here. I think it might be fun to have it go up one more floor too to get to that Juliet balcony that we talked about. So I might play around with that. Actually, do we have the stairs for it? No, let's make some stairs and let's see if that's even something that we may want to do here. So we need a few dark oak stairs. 4 should be probably enough. If we have them in line, then they would go right here. Followed by right there. I don't think we could even walk up there, yeah. Okay, well let's shelf that for the moment, and let's just focus on the upper and lower floors here. So likewise, I think I want to go ahead and make it a full loop here of the dark oak half slabs to kind of fully tie it in. Yeah, that's looking great already. And then the downstairs we can fit, indeed. It's a little close. I feel like I would prefer it to be one further back, but I don't know if I should push it one further back. This needs to get filled in. I might have a balcony out this way, actually. Huh, that could be really interesting. I think I like that idea, or to have it be all windows. Let's do that. Let's do that. And windows are a future in this episode thing. I don't have any glass right now, but I think that would be a really grand window. I like that a lot. Or maybe a balcony. Awesome. Let's get some torches up here so we don't end up spawning a whole bunch of creatures. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm feeling like that floor is a little low. Or this passageway is a little low anyway, which, you know, I don't love. Let me just, while I'm here, let me push it back one and see how that feels, because it might make the stairway feel quite a lot better. Well, it messes that up, which I don't like. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely makes the stairway feel better. Definitely makes the stairway feel better. We'll leave it like that for now. And let's focus on the downstairs. Now, the downstairs is a little tricky because I don't know what I want to do with the walls. The third basement, which I think is where I'm going to have like the full crafting, or not, excuse me, not crafting, storage room. I want that to be like definitely kind of a subterranean feel, like lots of bricks and cobblestone and things down there. But on this level, I don't think I quite want it to be like that yet because it is still somewhat above ground. So I guess we can consider that at a future time and just focus on the flooring for now, which we can use half slabs for once again. Don't need to, but since I changed a lot of things into half slabs, let's go ahead and do that. And is that the correct height? Yes, it is. The top is the correct height. Yeah, half slabs are not the most fun to work with either, just like stairs. Not quite as bad as stairs. Stairs, man, me and stairs do not have a happy relationship. Already, this is just awesome. We have so much room. So much room. And I think we need some kind of nice pillar that goes up here or something. Maybe a glass pillar, maybe the dark oak pillar, maybe the wood, maybe the full wood. But yeah, this is awesome for, I think, maybe, I don't know, crafting room, storage. Storage might go all the way down. But man, what an incredible upgrade already. All right, let's figure out some windows. It's getting dark and creepy in here. Guys, I'm in a pretty bad spot. My bed is right there next to a creeper, and it's nighttime. There's not even a wall up here, which I could just put one up, but man, I just took it all back down. I'm gonna wait this out. I don't know. I hope I caught my thought process there on camera. I just went out there and almost blew the whole place up. Oh my god, and there's a zombie. All right, we're at least putting a little wall up here so they can't get in, and I'm waiting out the night. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Woohoo! All right, good news. We made it through the night. I actually did end up going out and sleeping. Well, I went out and got my bed and brought it inside and slept, but wow, oh boy, was that close. I don't even know if you saw it in the video, but I went outside and there was just a creeper, a creeper standing right next to my bed, like it was waiting for me. That was a close call, and after all of this, I don't want to be losing everything we've just done, you know? I mean, to remind everyone that the whole exiled situation is that if we do die, we just leave everything we have and we walk 5,000 blocks. So yeah, the last thing I want to do is lose everything we finally have worked for. But for the time being, it's daytime, we're safe. And yes, I did realize after the fact that creepers don't obey the nighttime daytime thing and they don't burn in the sunlight. So I know he's out there somewhere still, but I'm going to collect some sand and I'm going to get it into our smelting situation in the furnaces in our old base. Maybe I'll move the furnaces over, and I'm going to wait actually until we have the base ready to move into, but I'm going to get some sand, I'm going to get some glass, and we're going to make some windows in the new base. While we wait, let's do some quick housekeeping and some farming. We got lots and lots of glass, and I do know about glass panes, so let's, that is a ton of glass panes. Well, we went overboard with glass, but better too much than not enough, I say. So let's start putting some windows in. That'll make this place feel so much better. And I like the idea of starting off with, good thing I made another one before I came over here. See, I'm thinking ahead. I'm learning. Do you like that? I'm thinking ahead. I'm learning. I'm getting better. I love the glass pane thing because it adds like another layer of depth, and I knew that was going to be happening a whole bunch. But yeah, a whole nother layer of depth, which I love. A little bit more detail, a little bit more style. I love it. I love it. I wish I could take away these crossbars. I've seen people online that don't have them, and I'm thinking that it's probably a shader of some kind. So if you guys have a shader that you like, or something that I can change this out with so I have the continuous textures, I guess I should say. Let me know. I would love to get a shader or a texture or whatever to get these away and to get a little bit better lighting and things like that. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas for that. Ooh, that's a drawback. So unless we poke through... Oh, you know what we should do is add a dormer. If I can figure out how to add a dormer, that would be just amazing up here. I think that would add a lot. Maybe one on both sides. But let's shelf that for a second and figure out where we want the rest of our windows here. I wonder if you can put a door next to a window pane. I don't know, but for the time being, we could do something kind of interesting like this. I think this might be a cool effect. Let's see how it looks. I want lots of light. I want lots of windows. I want lanterns, which, you know, speaking of, let's see if I can find it in this. This is where I found the window pane thing. Lantern. Iron nugget. Hey, we have iron nuggets. We found them by that, I believe. Oh yeah, that's already looking nicer. I mean, it's looking weird. It's looking a little weird, but it's looking nicer. I think I need some detailing here on the door frame as well. Maybe definitely some windows over here, but that's like on that downward section. So, but a dormer up there. I think this whole thing can get turned to windows. Actually, I still want that Juliet balcony. So we need to work on the Juliet balcony. This side, though, for sure is getting tons of windows. And maybe we can do like 2 3x3s or 2 2x2s. So that's a window location. And then what happens if we mirror that over here? How is that going to look? Oh, we get it even with a column of 2 in the middle. I really like that, actually. So let's keep that for now. Man, I want to get rid of those textures in between the windows. That is something that needs to happen. It needs to happen. Let's make that happen. And then for this wall, the obvious would be another 2x2 or a 2x3, excuse me, like this. It would fit right in the middle of the wall. And I think for now I will do that. But I think eventually when we put a deck out the front here, I want to move this door to this wall, I think, because when you walk out this door, it's like suffocatingly close to your head. I don't know. Maybe I can raise that up or do something different with the balcony ceiling on this side, but that is to come. For now, let's put it over on this wall, I think. That'll look lovely. Oh yeah. And maybe up top too. I need to deal with these upper sections. The vaulted ceiling makes things, oh my god, this is looking just amazing so far. I'm loving this. I think I might put wood up here so that you can't see the stone. Let's see, what type of wood is that? That's oak wood. Let's just see how that looks. I might do that. That might be the play here. Let's check it out. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. And I would take that window out if I did so. Let's see. Yeah, that definitely looks a lot cleaner. Definitely looks a lot cleaner. So let's get rid of this window here. A little sad. Boom. I miss that part. I miss it, but I like it better with the wood. Let me know if you disagree. I definitely think it looks better like that. These wooden kind of beams here, I might raise them up one. Maybe I should raise them up one all the way around. I don't know. But I need to figure out the balcony, which this ceiling was kind of messing with that. I could put the balcony on this side for much, much better views, but how would I do that, you know? Unless I put a whole nother third floor on, but I could go with a ladder. So many things to do. Okay, focus. I need to get back to my old base and get in bed before we have another recreation of yesterday. And this is a sign. Oh, wait. Did I bring a bed up there? I sure hope no. Yeah, I did. Oh, my God. I can't keep track of it all. I can't. And I need doors. Tomorrow I need doors. Oh, my God. All right, guys. What do you say, though? Wow. Look at how much, like, different these windows make this place. It just looks incredible. And while I'm thinking about it, we should make some lanterns. Why not? Why not make some lanterns? I'm loving the lanterns. Okay, these trees have got to go. These trees have got to go. But lanterns, that's up next. Lanterns, maybe a balcony. I want a balcony on the front, even if it is a fake, like a false balcony. But I want a balcony on the front. I want a balcony maybe on the back as well. Oh, look, more of that. Nuggets, torches. Do I have any more torches anywhere? That would be quite the shame if we ran out of torches, but I could make some more. We're running out of coal again. It's just a constant struggle. That's another thing, you know, with the mining and all of that. We didn't quite get enough coal, I feel like, but 3 torches. We get 3 torches. Is there a way I can make iron nuggets? Iron nuggets. Well, look at that. Good thing we got plenty of those. Let's kind of just go ahead and turn them into all of them like that. Oh, wow, we have a lot of nuggets. We have a lot of nuggets. Well, let's keep going. 19 torches. We'll start with that. And while I'm over here, do I have any doors? Doors. I thought I had one extra door. One extra door. Amazing. Well, we have a front door now. I know different woods have different doors as well, so we could make a few different door designs, and see which door looks the best. I feel like the front door needs to be kind of grand. So I don't know if the oak door is doing it for me, is what I'm trying to say here. But, oh, I love that window. And with a balcony up there, it's going to look even better. All right, let's place the door down. And then let's figure out the, oh yeah. Let's get some front porch lights, maybe. I thought you could hang them on the wall. Can you not? How do you place these? Okay, you can place them down. Can you only set them down? That would be a bit of a shame. Maybe I can hang them on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I can hang them on the ceiling. Okay. So let's do one kind of like, is that symmetrical? One off from the end. Yeah, we can say that's symmetrical. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 5th one would be here. Is that symmetrical? It is. Oh, the lighting. It even has a better like tone to it, doesn't it? It has a really nice like yellowy tone to it. I'm kind of upset that I can't have porch lights though. Maybe if I put a balcony up there, I can hang them down like from the top of the balcony. That would probably look pretty nice. I could put them on the corners too. That's a thought to be had. I don't know if I like that. But yeah, so I think this needs to become a balcony, or a Juliet balcony. That needs a stone stair. Let's fix that live while I'm thinking about it. Stone stair, and let's get some dirt so I can pillar up. I have a lot of extra windows, but that's okay. because they're pretty amazing, actually. I think it, like, noticeably changed everything. It looks just so much better. Oh, of course. It would not be me if I didn't place the stairs incorrectly. All right. Yeah, it needs a balcony up here real bad. Look at this view. I think I'll have it go out maybe 2. Maybe. I don't know. We need a way to get up here as well. Maybe we should have a whole loft over this end and just like a grand entrance and then a loft. Let's do that. Let's do that. Man, what do I want to make it out of though? Probably slabs. All right. I'll get back with you when I figure out this balcony. Guys, we got the balcony figured out. I think it's in a finalized state. I mean, look at how amazing it looks from the front, first off. I went with the dark oak for the trim. I think that looks pretty nice. I don't know if I have too many wood colors showing. I have 3. I also don't know about this little bump out here because I found out that the finicky little lanterns can only hang from the bottom of full blocks, not from the half slab. So we still need to get a dormer going, but let's take a look at this balcony. So a little development. The stairs had to move over 1 spot. So it's you know, there's no middle banister or banister anymore for the stairway. This section, I'm not exactly sure what to do. I could have it be kind of like one of those water elevators where we have one side going up, one side going down. I'm not quite sure about that. But so there's a roof on now in this area here. I put some lanterns up. We have the second floor that we've already seen. And then here's the new section. So this has a very low ceiling feel, very much like an attic, but I'll tell you, I absolutely love it. So let's go on up. So here's the attic. On both sides, we have a little Juliet balcony. Amazing views out this way, but just check this out. Oh my God. And once we have the farmlands down here and maybe a boat dock or something, and this, we have to get a bridge going over to this side, and oh, the view out this way is just going to be incredible. And we can see the side of the mountain there too if we ever do some kind of a build over there. I'm not really sure what's going to go up in the attic. I'm not really sure the layout of the house in general, but it's just coming along so incredible. So incredible. The next thing I think I want to work on is the dormer, and I'm not sure which side I want to put it on because I think that side would obviously give us a much better view out the window, assuming we use this floor for, you know, a bedroom or anything like that. I want a nice view out of it. However, I'm not sure if this ceiling is going, or this roof, excuse me, is going to change, because the whole point of the layout of this building was that there's a deck out here, and I just don't want a deck out here when the ceiling is as low, the roof, again, excuse me, is as low as it is right now. So if we put a dormer up there and then I want to change the roof, I just don't foresee that, you know, working out well for us. So I don't know. I want a dormer on the side with the better view. So I think we're just going to do that. And then if we want to change the roof later for a deck, then so be it. But oh, everything about this, it's just looking amazing. And I haven't even really done any detailing, but okay, we're going to work on a dormer. We're going to put it on this side. Have I ever made a dormer before? No, absolutely not. Am I good at building? No, look around. Although, if I do say so myself, this is looking pretty good. Let's be honest. Not as good as these grand builds from the big YouTubers, but hey, we're starting out here. You're seeing the beginning of the journey, you know? How special is that? So we're going to need some oak wood stairs, excuse me. Hopefully 19 is enough. Let's just get up on the roof and let's just send it. I mean, we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure something out. Let's figure out how many blocks we have here. How many times am I going to count on camera? I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need the middle to be, what, 4 and 5 is it? Or is it 5 and 6? 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just start taking stuff out, you know? Those 2 blocks should be the middle. We could bring it down one more even, and then maybe feather out the roof there, because I don't love, how nice would that be? I think that would be pretty nice, right? And it's gonna be wider than that, hopefully, but So let's take this one more back on each side. And let's start trying to figure out how the heck we can make it. Or is that enough now? How the heck we can make a dormer. So let's give it... I don't know. You're going to see... I'm going to leave this all in. You're just going to see me completely freeball it. And hopefully something good comes of it. So that looks nice. And I don't know how wide to even make it either. But hey, we're freeballing it. But it's going to turn out great. I can already tell. No, that's not the one we want. Stairs are not my strong suit. Stairs are not my strong suit. Actually, you know what? Let's take it one more out because it's going to go in as it goes up. These words I'm saying, they mean nothing, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So one more there. Let's put one on this side. Boom. And then I think I want to put kind of, I want to go up and underneath. Right, so if we do that, and then we bop down to below here, that's not correct. No, it needs to be one higher. See, I'm getting a little confused now. Stairs, man. Stairs and me. We just don't work out. We don't work out. Let's build a stairway because I'm going to be going up and down a lot. Okay. So we want it to kind of start there, right? But we can't have it start there. So maybe we need to have it go one higher, right? And then give it one of these. Would that be respectable? Actually, I think it would be. I don't know. Let's do it on this side. Let's see how it kind of looks after a while here. I don't love that we're building with a 2-block center. Not exactly sure how that even happened. Oh, that was my mistake. I did that backwards. Boom, boom. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I do hate that. Sorry, I'm like pulling away from the mic. I don't know if it picked up how far away I was there, but I'm like pulling away out of disgust. But, or I guess more likely, I just want to see what it looks like from further away, and I'm doing that. Oh, you know, I don't mind that. So if we feather it out then, which is my favorite term for this episode, feather it out, but, and give it one of these. And how do we tie it in? I guess we get rid of this and that one auto did it. And that one went upside down. My favorite part about stairs is how they decide to go upside down like that. I love that. I love that. If they didn't do that, I would be missing it all the time. Boom. And then I guess boom right there. Does that seem kind of vaguely like a dormer? Well, let's go outside after we take down this dirt. See what it looks like. Obviously, we'll mess with the flooring. I think that does. I think that looks vaguely like a dormer. I don't know about this part right here, though. I'm a little bit iffy on that one. Maybe it needs to be the other way around, huh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Well, let's try one side the other way around, maybe. So the other way around meaning, I guess, well, let's put dirt here. This is going to be a long clip. Apologies and you're welcome. Like that. How's that? Is that better? I think that's probably better. Yeah, I think that's better. I don't know. Something about this feels a little off. This is probably not going to be the final design because I'll think about it more and it's upside down. Why would I place that upside down? Oh, I don't know. All right. I think that works for me. It's like I said, it's not the final design. I'll figure something better out eventually. I know I will. But, you know, I don't mind how that looks for now. So I guess next up is how we want to deal with the balcony floor. You know, I have somewhat of an idea. Let me take these stairs out. Let's see if we can fix two birds with one stone. That's not the phrase, but hey, it is now. But yeah, I want a balcony out here. We know this. We know we want a balcony out here. So maybe we bring the stairs up by one Or even better idea. Let's do this. Let's get some stone brick slabs. That's stone slabs, stone brick slabs. Got it. And let's go see how this looks. And that'll raise it up probably just enough to feel okay. So there. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with the dormer like that. So that still gives us kind of the, I don't know, the lining on the end of the roof. Maybe I should line that with stone too. Maybe that would be nice. I think I probably should. I think I probably will. I definitely will. Oh, I almost made that jump. We're playing with the nighttime kind of mobs and everything right now. I don't know if I should be doing this, but we're doing it. We gotta get there. We're not going to place a single block incorrectly this time because we're on the clock with the monsters. Let's take a look. Oh my god, that's looking amazing. Okay, get me in bed. Wow, that sunset out the window looks incredible. It's not the safest bed because we have all these openings, but I think we're getting somewhere with this dormer, and it's just going to be kind of a window dormer. It's not going to be the type that you can kind of walk out into, I don't think, because of the ceiling. Oh, that ceiling feels so much better already. And I'll probably maybe have the deck be a step down. I don't know. So let me finalize this dormer. Let me put the flooring in for the deck, and let's see how all of it feels. So I'll get right back with you when all that's done. I have nothing to add right now except for the fact that I keep hearing this song in Minecraft, and it is absolutely beautiful. And I need to know what the name of this song is because this song is just beautiful. I am unbelievably happy with how the dormer turned out. I am so happy. So I made it one wider because it was driving me crazy that there wasn't a middle line. This is how it looks from the inside. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely cozy. This is incredible. But just wait till you see the outside. So I put the deck down. I have the dark oak railing with the highlights, as it should be. And then look at this. Oh my god, does this look good. I have the supports, or what I envision as looking like supports here on the side. The peak just looks incredible. I have the matching little cornice, just like the main peak of the house. And wow, look at this. It just, I cannot overstate how happy I am with how the exterior of this building is turning out. It just looks amazing to me. And I might add some kind of like, I don't know if I should have some kind of a gate there, or an exit from here, or several other things like that. But I will say, the one last thing that we truly haven't done besides, you know, deal with this situation is put in the basement. So don't mind my extremely dirty inventory. In fact, maybe we'll go and clear that up real quick so we can have an easy go with the basement. Much better. Okay. So we're going to start out with stone, I think. The stairway is going to break from the classic dark oak, and we're going to go with stone, I think, because it's a basement. So, but we can always change that. I'm not sold on that specifically. It might need to get changed, and we can't get up. So how do we want to fix that? Can this be destroyed? It can. Well, why is it even there then? All right. So let's start digging out a basement. Alrighty, so to begin, I think we're just gonna have the basement follow the outline of the current foundation, which I guess there's a little bit more of it here to dig out, just a little bit. But yeah, I do envision the basement becoming significantly larger as the time goes on. I have big dreams for the basement. I think there'll be, you know, one of the things, I don't want to kind of give away too much of my plans. Again, I don't have any plans, but one of the things I really envision there being is a minecart network, at least, you know, a small one. You know, I've always wanted to build some sort of a minecart network, and I think the easiest first one to build would be to kind of take it over into the big mountain area that we have over there and have our mine over there. And I'm out of cobble. So let's go get some more cobble. Oh, first we gotta sleep. Not making that mistake again. Alright, so as I was saying, I do envision this basement becoming significantly larger, and I think the basement's gonna kind of be the area where the big kind of vast beyond really begins. I want minecart networks, I want a sorting room, I want all of this stuff. But to begin, it's just gonna stay really simple, really small. I'm probably gonna have a whole bunch of chests down here. And yeah, I mean, the very first iteration of the basement is done. So I think I need to do a little bit of thinking on, you know, how the heck I want to deal with this last area right here. I think kind of what I'm leaning towards, honestly, is just putting some of this light wood, this birch wood, up through the cavity there and just closing it in a little bit. Let's see how that looks. So leaving it like that, kind of, I don't know, feels a little weird. It's not super symmetrical. I could keep it going up. That looks even worse. I don't know, we'll think on this. There might be kind of a pot with flowers there. That might kind of make it look a little bit more acceptable. But from down below, I think that definitely looks fine. I can get another dark oak slab. It's going to be nice to have all of this inside once it is. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw a dark oak slab in the cavity here. So that's kind of finished. That floor is closed in. We go down. We can close that in. And then we have our basement. Wow. Yeah, that looks a little off too. Let's get rid of that. And I think it's acceptable to put one of these here. I haven't finished this area. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that now. Let's see if our shovel holds out. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not. It is not. Let's go make another shovel. Alright, new shovel acquired. Let's finish this up. I think I'm gonna try to just put cobblestone down here and see how that looks. Kind of, it's the transition between the upper floor, kind of above ground, and the basement. So I think having cobble and wood is kind of an interesting mix. And I don't think this cobble is gonna stay for good. At least in its current form. I like the idea of either switching it out for stone brick or having it mixed in with some of the, what was that block we found in episode 4-3? Andesite. Some of the andesite down here, other gray blocks, some stone. So it's not just going to stay plain cobblestone like this. Don't worry. You know, I don't have the design bug, but I'm not that inept. But let's get some more lanterns up, so that we can kind of get rid of these torches. I don't love the style and look of torches at all. So no torches on this floor, none on here, none up here. So the back, the basement, excuse me, is the last area with torches. Let's get rid of these. And what if we put one of these here? That is fun. I like that. Let's do that upstairs too. That would give us a point, at least for now, until we get yeah, that's interesting. I like that. We'll see. I like it in the basement better. Oh, I just can't get over how incredible this house is feeling now. And we have this awesome balcony with incredible views. I need a door. That's what I need. I need a door. You know what? Let's make a birch door for the other side. No. Let's make a dark oak door for the other side. I'm playing a dangerous game because it's raining and I think mobs can come out when it's raining, so I hope none sneak up on me. We made it out alive this time. This door looks pretty nice. I think I like this door. Oh man, I like that door. I like the windows on the other door though, but I think I like that door better. So let's just get rid of this door and switch it out. Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. I'm thinking maybe we need to extend this area with the stairs here a little bit, or even have it come slightly more outward. So what if we did one of these? Do we have enough? We do. One of those, and then we have stone bricks. I don't have enough of that. Cool. Yeah, that's looking good. I need something to go in there, though. How bad would it look if we put cobble in there? Pretty bad. All right, let's smelt up a little cobble while we're standing around and make the last of those stone bricks. Oh, I have one right here I can leach. So we're only missing one. Only missing one. I think that's a pretty big improvement. Just it's not the final form, you know. I want to do something different with it. It's not the final form, but it's something. It's something for now. I can't remember. I think you need 4 to make a set of stone stairs. Also, you know, I love these trees, and I'm so happy to say that we got a tree. And when you look inside, you can see the tree. I love that. That tree is definitely saying, we're keeping that tree forever. It's my favorite tree in the world. It's never going away. Okay, stone bricks. Let's get this guy up. Put the stone bricks down. Oh, that leaf just freaked me out. I thought that was a creeper coming up. Amazing. You know what? Let's get rid of our lookbook while we're out here. We don't need this anymore. Hopefully. Well, we have all the elements on the house now, but yeah, I don't know about this wall, and I don't know about not having a dormer up there. I might mimic the dormer. Would it look weird up here if I had the same dormer? I don't think so. I think it would kind of open it up a little bit, and it would make the front look even cooler. Yeah, I'm leaning towards having a dormer on the front. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Let's put a dormer on the front. Wow, we did it. We got the dormer on the other side as well. Look at the front of this house. Oh my God, do I love it so much. It might not feel like a lot of progress to some people, to some big creators, but my God, am I happy with the amount of things that I got done in this episode. I love this house so much. I cannot overstate that. There's a little bit of like brightening up and things that we need to do on the interior. It looks very barren, obviously, but on the exterior, this place looks amazing. Let's go have a look at the front side as well. Let's take a look around here, or the back side. I guess this is more like the back side. Yeah, let's go way down. I haven't even seen it from this far down below. Wow. Man, that looks good. And with the little balcony there, or the porch, and it has the railing, it just looks incredible. It looks incredible. I love it so, so, so much. Next time, we are going to get the interior of this place truly being our home. We're going to have a sorting system. Well, maybe not a sorting system. We're going to have a chest array down here. We're going to figure out what goes where. I think I like the bedroom being on this level. We're going to have a nice little attic space. It's going to be incredible. So make sure you tune in next time so you can see this house finally become to its pseudo final form. But for now, boom, look at this place. Wow. It just looks unbelievable. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I cannot overstate how amazing this house is to me. This is my first true build ever. I'm having an absolute blast building it. In fact, I'm getting this video out 2 days earlier than I thought I was going to, just because I wanted to play so bad. I wanted to get this build going so bad. Guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. It helps me out a ton. Thanks so much. Later, guys.